the royal family, the D'Amelios, are here. They are known around the world as the first family of TikTok. I think you're the first family of social media. But here's some fun facts you might not know. Did you know that Dixie was a sick BMX biker, ranking 5th in the nation? Where does it end with you guys? And fun fact about Charli, she got 15 tattoos in 1 year. I like it.
Thank you. They're like this big.
I'm looking, I don't see any on you.
There's some on my fingers.
They're so tiny.
I have one right here.
Oh, they are
Yeah,
teeny tiny.
on my back. They're very small.
All right, well, please welcome everybody, Charli, Dixie, Heidi, and Mark D'Amelio. Now, out of curiosity, Dixie and Charli, like, how do you navigate having hundreds of millions of followers, having millions of people know who you are?
I feel like we don't think about it. I mean, we do what we do and like we post online, but we just try to live our lives, hang out with our family. We live together, we're roommates, so we come home at the end of the day and are like sisters and just...
I think it's also still having that connection with the people that knew you before, and you know, my hometown friends are a big part of my life. My family's a big part of my life, and you know, I'm still their daughter at the end of the day, and they have rules and I have to respect my parents, and she's still my big sister, and it feels the same.
So, boundaries. What is your advice for having extremely recognizable kids on social media, and what's your advice for parents who are just going, God, I didn't sign up for this in our generation?
I mean, I think for us, like, the foundation is what we set with the boundaries, where your parents were not, you have friends. You don't need friends. You need parents and rules and boundaries. But so from what they knew as kids, that didn't change when all this happened on social media. That stayed the constant. And I think them knowing that this is what it is and it still feels the same helped.
What is your advice to parents out there who are, you know, having kids or even themselves trying to build a life for themselves on social media? Because that is a really amazing new opportunity for everybody in a positive way.
Yeah, I think the tone it has changed over time where now everyone understands that you can make a career on social media. So I think it's up to parents to get involved, but not to be the center of attention. I think Heidi and I have tried to balance it out where we're involved with the process, but we're never try to overshadow the girls. It's their show. We're just along for the ride.
Now, switching gears a little bit, I do have 2 daughters. Sister advice. When should I lean in? When should I lean out?
Us, we like hated each other,
So
like
bad.
absolutely
Did not
hated
talk.
each other.
What ages?
Middle school.
All of middle school until we got into high school together. Then we became best friends. Like, she would come with me to every party on the weekend. Like, it just happened out of nowhere, though. So, like, we would go weeks without talking. Like,
And we shared a wall.
Yeah, but now I don't remember the last time we've actually argued over anything.
And now we live together, just us two, so that's pretty fun. I noticed the times where it gets the most annoying when we fight is when they chime in and they're like, what are you guys arguing about? And we're like, we were already over it. Yeah. Like, we were over it 10 minutes ago.
We cause more problems.
Yes. Yeah. When parents get involved in siblings fights, I think that makes it so much worse because we're done.
Oh my God, I'm so excited right now. You don't even understand. This is such, I feel the same way. That's my gut instinct. I'm like, let them work it out. Not about everything or when it's dangerous. Obviously, we all know the line. But yes, oh my God. Ah! Thank you. I'm so sorry. This is such great news.
No, anytime they get involved, it makes it so much worse. And then we just get mad at them. Like, oh my God, they're so annoying.
To be fair,
get over it.
They'll argue. She's texting me, she's calling me about the other one. So
what do you do? How do I do this?
I step in. I'm like,
don't get involved.
I start telling her.
Just listen.
I try
Sometimes
to
you
tell
need to just listen.
I try to tell each other where the other one was trying to come from. Meanwhile, they've already made up. he and I are still like, okay, so what should we do, whatever. And they are so moved on. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Like, we're going over here. You guys figure it out. And I don't do it. I don't get involved anymore.
Okay, this
took
is
a minute.
so helpful. Okay, wait, you guys are doing Dancing with the Stars together.
Yes.
So how do you do that? How does that work?
Well, we tried the whole smack talk thing for like a few days.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I'm done with this because as my competitor, I can't come to you and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so stressed. So we can't do this. And then I also have to keep in mind that she is my mother and I can't be too mean about the competition thing. But I don't know, I feel like we've never competed against each other in anything. So we're learning.
Yeah. But I'm both of their biggest cheerleader. I don't think that's going to ever change. But at the same time, I'm competitive, so I want to win too. So
we keep going back and
this
forth
is
with
new.
it.
This is definitely a weird feeling for me as a mom to, it doesn't feel right. So I'm figuring it out. I don't know how you get through that.
And I mean, you are known as a dancer. You are an incredible dancer. I have watched all your videos. I love your incredible, you're such an amazing dancer. But other than dancing, if you were to have to pick a lane, an occupation, what would it be?
Do you remember what you used to say?
No.
You wanted to be a psychologist because you had a lot of bad therapists.
Oh yeah,
to be
that was one thing because I've had my fair share of very bad therapists.
I thought you wanted to run a hotel.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah, I was going to go to school for hospitality. I was going to go to college for that and be on the dance team.
Well, maybe you could have a therapy hotel. Check into one of those.
Right?
You know what I mean?
That seems like a really good vacation.
I'm not kidding. Actually, why is this not a thing?